Hello and welcome back, students. Today we are going to continue the first unit and chapter 1, that is internet. We have already seen in this chapter in last video that history of internet and what the uses of internet, what's the need of to invent internet or to make the network, and also we have seen the terminology of internet, what are the terms are being used in internet. Now the next topic is functions of the internet. So what are the functions of internet? Nowadays we know that more functions are there, like gaming, chatting, and sending the data or documents, information. These are the uses of that one, and the most important things to share the documents and sharing the information through the world wide web, that is www. That's the most important aspect of internet. So let's see that second para of that one. The terms internet and world wide web are often used in everyday speech without much distinction. Without much distinction means without getting the difference between internet and www. Once we say that internet, so we know that okay, everything will be started with www itself, but we need to understand what it is. It's written, however, the internet and the world wide web are not one and the same. In the very next line, it's contradictory that no, internet is just not equal to world wide web. World wide web is the rule or the URL part of that one, and internet is the network of network. We have already seen that internet calls is called whole network, that is intranet in internet, that is connection of the computers. The internet is a hardware and software infrastructure that provides connectivity between computers. Same thing I told, that connection between computers and collection of hardwares and softwares. In contrast, the web is one of the services communicated by the internet. So many services internet provides. One of the services is www. It's a collection of interconnected documents and other resources linked by hyperlinks and the URLs. So URLs are passed and getting that validity of URL through the www itself. Let us learn how does internet work and what are the internet requirements. Okay, so how it works and what are the requirements, what are the hardware requirements and software requirements. Let's see that. Next topic is subtopic of that one, how does internet work. The internet is an association of thousands of networks and millions of computers across the world that all work together to share information. So internet is an association, we can say thousands of networks. I so told you in last video, I've explained that how it is connected one computer to another and that computer connected to another. For example, if you have connected to your friend with a computer, so it doesn't mean that directly you have connected to your friend's computer. No, your computer is connected to your ISP is connected to the server, and server connected to again their ISP, and then ISP is connected to your friend. Means lots of computers and networks and hardwares in between. On the net, the main lines carry the bulk of the traffic and are collectively known as the internet backbone. So what do we call that bridges? Internet backbone. The backbone is formed by the biggest network in the system, WAN, LAN, MAN. So now the connectivity I told you between your computer and your friend's computer, so the backbone is known as WAN, LAN, MAN. These are the services, these are types of connection, how to connect it. Two major things and major ways we know that, one is wired and another is wireless. Owned by major internet service provider. Internet service provider, I told you ISP. So it's a short form of internet service provider is ISP. So ISP can be anyone, like here in India we have Vodafone, Airtel, then locals are there, Ticona. So they are the ISPs which connects with another network through the use of gateway that provide a common method of routing information packets between the networks. So gateway means the way or the passage connected to another network. All computers on the internet communicate with one another using TCP/IP. This is TCP/IP means control protocol and internet protocol. So that protocol is rules how to connect that one, how to receive and send the data, which is the basic protocol of the internet. ICP/IP manages the, this is TCP, it's not ICP. Okay, manages transmission of data file document on the internet by breaking the data file document into small pieces or parts or packets. So whatever this information you are sending or receiving, so what TCP/IP does, TCP/IP just breaks into pieces and sends information one by one, and you send the information like this and you receive the information in that the same manner. Okay, so directly we are going to second point of that one, 1.5.2, that is wireless internet. As I told you, the major ways we know that is wired and wireless. So wireless internet, how it is being used nowadays. Wireless internet is more impressive and easy way to connect. Wireless network does not use wires or data or voice communication. It uses infrared or radio frequency waves in order to connect wirelessly. So one is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi stands for wireless fidelity. Is a wireless technology that allows electronic devices to connect to a wireless LAN, that is WLAN, wireless local area network, to the internet. Wi-Fi compatible devices can connect to the internet via a wireless access point or hotspot. We know that how to create hotspot through the mobile, through the computer. So we can create and we can connect wirelessly. So the same thing company uses, they put a wireless router and they get connected with the with their machine, and they provide internet to your computer, having a range of 20 meters indoors and a greater range outdoors. 20 meters mean 20 feet only. Footsteps, 20 footsteps, you can say that. So the range will be there. Hotspot coverage can be a small as a single room with walls. So hotspot connectivity is quite strong one, but range is not too much, only 20 meters, like 24/7 in a one means one building itself. Now it's written there, uh, if you're using walls and blocks, radio waves as large as many square kilometers achieved by using multiple overlapping access points. So multiple means the same thing I told, that router through the router to their computer, the ISP, those who are your internet service provider, they use that kind of router and machines. A hotspot is a physical location where people may obtain internet access. The given picture shows connectivity to Wi-Fi. So in this picture you can say that, here you can see that DSL cable modem, this is a modem or router, you can say that Wi-Fi hotspot. So it's creating the wireless hotspot, then your laptop and desktop or mobile gets connected with that. Okay. Now next point is broadband internet connection. So broadband internet connection, there is a wired one, but broadband is a wide bandwidth data transmission that refers to the amount of data transmitted or carried from one point to another in a fixed amount of time. It is faster than the traditional dial-up connection. So earlier we used to use dial-up connection, dial and get there connected. For example, DSL, digital subscriber line, fiber cable modem, wireless, satellite etc. Its speed are measured in Mbps, that is megabyte per second. Now megabits per second. Web address or DNS. This is the important topic. Web address or the DNS. So a web address or a domain name is an address of a certain company server or file which you can be found online, that we use URL or the address of any website. DNS stands for domain name system, used for naming computers and network services. It is organized into a hierarchy of domains. So every computer has its own DNS, and DNS naming is used in TCP/IP networks. So it is unique. So not two computers will be having same IP. It must be different with one another. For example, the domain name yahoo.com might translate to 198.105.232.5. It's IP address. IP address of that one is unique. So only this IP address will be allowed to be used with yahoo.com itself. DNS is allowed for finding mail server, POP server, responsible person, etc. for a computer. So DNS is used for this one only. Different countries use different domain suffix, usually two letters. In example, .com suffix indicates a domain, and in example, .in suffix indicates country-wise domain. So that's called domain one. The last after dot, it can be two letter or three letter will be there. So as you said that, it said that .com, it's a commercial one. .in is for India, like country one. From the next page you will see a chart here, and you will get to know that which domain is for using for which one, like .com is a commercial one, edu education, gov government, org organization, mil is used for military, net for network, co for company, tv for television, int for international. So you will get these letters just after dot. Okay. The right to use A domain name is delegated by domain name registers, which are aggregated by the Internet Corporation for assigned names and numbers, the ICANN. So which kind of websites or which kind of organization it must be um, allocate or introduce, so they are ICANN doing that one. If you see the left side of your page here, it is abbreviations for the country, like Australia, that's AU, Brazil for BR, Canada for CA, Switzerland for CH, China for CN, India IN, Italy ID, like this only. So you can use over there, you can open the website in that domain. Now the next topic is World Wide Web. So World Wide Web, www, as I told that it's not just internet, it is one of the services of internet. www is a computer network or set of programs or internet service consisting of collection of internet sites that offer text, graphics, sound, audio, video and animation resources through the hypertext transfer protocol. So from the HTTP, it's given by the www, and it routes to the URL, and it opens the document or web page through the protocol that is called hypertext protocol transfer protocol, that's HTTP, created and displayed on the internet. It also consists of all the public websites connected to the internet worldwide. It is also called web. So public domain and public web pages will be there. Now the next topic, subtopic, is key features of www, that is key features. What are the features, or what are the, we can say, good things of www, why we are using and why it is going to be used globally. So first one is universal access. First, very easy, very useful and resources is universal access throughout the world. It is accessed by the www itself. Information on the web can be possible to access, viewed and maintained from any place of the world through internet. Okay, ease of use. The web can work easily with most internet browsers. So most of the browsers, they use www to parse the URL or the uh, website domain. Dynamic, interactive and evolving. The World Wide Web makes search dynamic, interactive, evolving, retrieval easy and quick. So www, if you use www in front of that website name, so it searches globally, okay, throughout the world, and throughout the server it uses, and it gets the result of your search very easily. Now, hypertext information system, it is hypertext on which www was built. Hypertext is text, graphics, audio, videos containing links to other text which is displayed on the monitor. So I told you it's connected globally, all over the website, all over the servers. It parses each and everything what you are searching for, and it searches and it gives you the output. Next subtopic is internet and world wide web. So some people use the terms internet and world wide web or web interchangeably, but internet and the web are two separate terms but related things. I told you these are the not the same, but they are related. The internet is a network and interlinked computer networking. I already told that one. Okay, we have seen. To directly come for the URL, uniform resource locator. So URL is nothing but the address, web address. You write like here an example is given that http://www.yahoo.co.in. So this is one URL, one website address, and is written there. Uniform resource locator is a specific character string that constitutes a reference to an interactive resource. It is unique address for a file or that is accessible on the internet. So it will be unique, not the second one. Okay, so two things is there, HTTP and HTTPS protocol. Two protocols are there, one is hypertext transfer protocol and one is hypertext transfer protocol secured. So if your S will be there, HTTPS means that website is secured. Okay, so now if you see the URL, if it's written that HTTPS, it means that website is secured and it is very safe. Once HTTP over there, so you can say it may be secured or may not be secured. The web address or URL of Yahoo and Google are this one, www.yahoo.co.in and google.co.in, google.com. These address or URL are connected and displayed to the related web page on the internet. A URL is composed of different parts. Let us see the important parts using the following URL. URL means the web address. So web address यहाँ पर एक लंबा सा दिया हुआ बड़ा सा आपका, see this on this page, http :/www.example.co.in:50/path/file.html text1 is equal to value1 hash document. This is one URL, the full URL. So it has several parts. So what are called? See the first one, host. So www is the host one, indicates host computer name. Then this one .in, that is domain abbreviation. As I told you, the .in means it's website belongs to the country India itself. Next one is from path file HTML, that is path to the file, so in which folder it is. So path will be a folder, and then file.html, the file will be there in the folder path. So these are the parts of that one. So you can say HTTP is a protocol. So I told you that protocol HTTP or HTTPS. So here the protocol is HTTP. Next is example.co.in, that is whole one is domain name. Next 5050 is the port one. Then parameters means if you are allowed to open that file, so it will be opened. Okay, it will be opened. Anchor means which kind of file you are going to open, that is document. Next is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The HTTP is a set of programs or the underlying protocol utilizing TCP IP. Okay, TCP, using by the World Wide Web to exchange information found on web pages. It also defines how messages or requests are formatted and transmitted, and what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to various commands. So HTTP protocol is nothing but rules. So on what basis the information must be sent and information must be received, that's called HTTP. The first documented version of HTTP was HTTP version 0.9 and was introduced in 1991. So that was the HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. How to transfer the files, how to receive the file. So these are the rules written over there. Next one is HTML. You people know very well HTML. You have learned and you have heard about that one. You have done the project also, and you have written program also. Let's see that one. HTML is a language in which the web pages are written. It is the hidden code that helps us to communicate with others on the World Wide Web. So HTML is the program, and that you can write, and it will be displayed on the web page. So you can make the web page, and it can be displayed in web browser itself. It is evolved from a simple language with a small number of tags to a complex system of markup, which enables to create a web page with animated images and sound. HTML was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. We know that one. And HTML is used to write web pages, and it will be displayed in web browser itself. HTML stands for, we know that, hypertext markup language. So what is the meaning of hyper? Hyper is the opposite of linear. In HTML you can go wherever and whenever you want. Okay, means you can get redirected from one page to another one. That is called hyper. Text means text itself explanatory. What is text? Text means just alphabet. A B C D is equal to 1 2 3. That's alphanumeric. Markup means a language with a specific syntax that instructs a web browser how to display a page. It is a process or result of correcting text in preparation or for printing. Language refers to the mode of communication between two web pages. So it's a language, HTML language. So which kind of language? It's a scriptive language, and it's a client based one. It doesn't require internet itself. If you write an HTML code, so you can run on the browser without internet. And if you are using internet, so it will be transferred like hyper, and it can be transferred from one page to another one. HTML has its own rules and syntax. The HTML document is begin with the HTML tag and ended with the HTML tag. HTML document contains 4 tags which are given below. So you people know each and everything. See this one closely, and read it properly. So that will be enough for that one. Only 2 topics are remaining, that is called protocols and web browser and web client and browser in this chapter. So we will see in the next video. Till then, read each and everything, and get the notes, and read the tables and charts whatever I have shown and explained in this one. If you have any query, so you can ask here itself in comment section, so I will answer, and everybody can see that answer. Okay, thank you.